Plant grafting is a vegetative plant propagation technique by attaching the buds, scion, of a superior plant to the rootstock of another plant, host, that has strong roots, so that the two parts merge and grow into one new plant that has the superior characteristics of the scion and strong roots of the rootstock, thus producing a better quality plant, fast fruiting, and disease resistance. This technique combines desired genetic traits to improve plant quality. Grafting mango using a mixture of soil and cocopeat is very effective because cocopeat helps maintain moisture while fertile soil provides nutrients. The method is by peeling, cleaning the cambium stem, applying root stimulant, optional, covering with a mixed medium wrapped in plastic, coconut fiber, then tying it tightly and watering it regularly for quick removal. Steps for grafting a mango with soil and cocopeat: select the stem. Choose a healthy, straight, and not too old, young mango tree branch, approximately 1 to 2 centimeters in diameter. Cut and peel. Make a circular cut 2 to 5 centimeters long, remove the skin, then scrape the cambium clean, and let it dry for 1 to 2 hours. Prepare the media. Mix fertile soil, cocopeat, and a little compost, manure, then place it in a clear plastic bag and compact it. Apply root stimulation, optional. Apply shallot, aloe vera, or rooting hormone to the top of the cut. Cover the stem. Split the prepared media. Apply it to the peeled stem, ensuring it evenly covers the entire area. Then, wrap it in plastic and tie both ends tightly. Care. Water the media regularly, especially during the dry season, to prevent drying out, which will speed up the rooting process, approximately 2 weeks to 2 months. Graft harvest. Once the roots are thick and visible in the plastic, cut the branch and move it to a pot, polybag. How to cut and plant a graft. Prepare your tools. Use pruning shears or a sharp, clean knife to cut the branch just below the root zone. 2. Prepare your planting medium. Prepare a pot or planting area in the ground with loose, well-draining planting medium. 2. Plant carefully. Carefully remove the grafting wrapping, plastic or coconut fiber, to avoid damaging the roots. Plant the grafted seedling in the new medium at the same depth as it was on the parent tree. 2. Watering in shade. Water gently in place in a shaded or sheltered location for the first few weeks to aid adaptation and prevent stress on the new seedling. Signs that the cutting is ready to be cut. Visible roots. You should be able to see many white or cream-colored roots growing through the cutting medium, e.g., moss or soil. 1. 2. These roots should appear strong and proliferating, not just 1 or 2 small roots. Roots that are starting to change color. If the roots are starting to turn slightly greenish or brownish, this indicates that the cutting is strong enough. 2. New shoot growth, optional. While root growth is the main indicator, sometimes the cutting will also start to show new leaves or shoots growing at the top. Grafting steps: select and cut the branch. Choose a grafting location on the branch. Cut the bark in a circular motion, above and below, about 3 to 5 centimeters apart. Peel and clean the cambium. Peel the bark between the two cuts. Scrape the cambium layer, the smooth layer beneath the bark, clean. This is important to prevent reconnection of the bark tissue and encourage root formation. Allow the area to dry briefly. Apply hormone, optional. Apply rooting hormone around the top of the cut, where the roots will grow, according to the package instructions. Apply planting media and wet cloth. Wrap the scraped area with the prepared planting media. Ensure the media is firmly attached around the branch. Wrap with a wet cloth. Wrap the clump of planting media with a wet cloth. This cloth serves 2 purposes: to retain moisture and protect it from direct sunlight. Air layering of guava, also known as grafting, is a popular vegetative propagation technique. Using a damp cloth is one way to keep the growing medium moist during this process. Here's a step-by-step guide to air layering, grafting, guava using a damp cloth. Harvesting. Once roots are abundant and strong, cut the branch just below the grafted area. Gently unwrap the cutting and plant it in a pot or permanent planting bed. The wet cloth method is an effective way to keep the grafting medium moist, especially in hot areas or if you're concerned about it drying out too quickly. To propagate guava from cuttings, select a healthy 15 to 20 centimeters branch, dip the point in rooting hormone, plant it in a moist medium, then cover it with plastic to keep it moist and warm, 24 to 29 degrees Celsius. To encourage root growth over several weeks, transplant it once it's established. This method effectively produces new seedlings that can quickly bear fruit like the parent plant. Guava cuttings. Select cuttings. Take a stem from new growth that is already somewhat firm. Not too young, green. It should be about 15 to 20 centimeters long, with 2 to 3 leaf nodes at the top. Prepare the cutting. Cut the bottom of the cutting and coat it with rooting hormone, rootone or similar, to accelerate root growth. Prepare the planting medium. Use a moist planting medium such as a mixture of soil, sand, or cocopeat in a small pot or transparent container. So you can see the roots. Plant the cuttings. Plant the cuttings 2 to 3 centimeters deep, with the cut end facing down. Make sure the lower leaves are not submerged. Make a mini greenhouse. Cover the pot with clear plastic, or a cut plastic bottle, to maintain high humidity. Use a support to keep the plastic from touching the leaves. Place in a bright location but not in direct sunlight, with an ideal temperature of 24 to 29 degrees Celsius. Use a heat mat if necessary. Check the roots. In 2 to 3 weeks, new shoots will appear, indicating root growth. After that, gently remove the plastic. Transplanting. Once the roots are strong enough, several months, transplant the seedlings to a larger pot or the ground. Signs that the cutting is ready to be cut. Visible roots. You should be able to see many white or cream-colored roots growing through the cutting medium, e.g., moss or soil. 1. 2. These roots should appear strong and proliferating, not just 1 or 2 small roots. Roots that are starting to change color. If the roots are starting to turn slightly greenish or brownish, this indicates that the cutting is strong enough. 2. New shoot growth, optional, while root growth is the main indicator. Sometimes the cutting will also start to show new leaves or shoots growing at the top. To graft guava shoots, grafting shoots, prepare fertile rootstock and quality scions, shoots, cut the rootstock to a height of 20 to 30 centimeters, then split it like a V. Insert the scion with the leaves removed and the bottom tapered, tie tightly with ice plastic, then shade it so that it is not exposed to direct sunlight until it merges. This technique combines the advantages of rootstock, strong roots, with scion, superior genetics, for quality guava seedlings. Grafting. Insert the sharpened graft into the rootstock gap. Make sure the cambium, the thin layer beneath the bark, of both grafts meet. Binding. Tie the graft tightly with plastic wrap from the bottom up, covering the entire graft to prevent air from entering and prevent drying. Shading. Cover the entire grafted plant with a clear plastic bag, ice bag can also be used, and tie it at the top to retain moisture. Then place it in a shady location. Initial care. Check the graft after 1 to 2 weeks. If the graft begins to sprout, slowly remove the plastic wrap. Old leaves on the rootstock can be removed. To open the guava grafting, budding, top grafting. Do it after 2 to 4 weeks. When the shoots start to grow and join, by cutting or slowly untying the plastic ties, making sure not to damage the new shoots that have joined tightly between the bud, scion and the rootstock, so that growth is optimal and your guava plant develops well.